Yeah, we in here, man. Here's the kicker with my nigga. Like we was saying, turn me up. We live.
Turn me up. We live. Turn me up.
Yeah.
Nah, we turned down. Right now, Knicks is
Yeah.
losing. We was turned up. You know what I'm saying? We was turned up for a while.
I mean, I know, I know.
But
I'm all the way back, turned up. You know,
it's hurt. It's
I'm
hurt.
off this headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, and got better. So I'm back in the super spirit
Tom
where I'm supposed to
Thibodeau,
be.
man. Tom Thibodeau. Knicks is getting out coached.
So we just gonna start with that first. Just go straight to out coach.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm going straight. I'm just going straight. Yeah, the Pacers got fresh legs. They are outrunning the Knicks. Like the Knicks is gas. They keep Siakam is running down the floor like nothing. He's not tired. He's good. You
I
see
just
freaking Mitchell
I
Robinson
just want to let
limping.
you know. The last one I did when you sat the one out because the Knicks lost, I'll let the people know you a heavy Knicks fan. So don't be surprised they start saying you making excuses.
I'm not making excuses. I'm keeping it 1,000. The better coach team is doing better than us. Freaking Tom Thibodeau is freaking like it's just crazy how when you think about it with game one, if before the game started, I told you that Jalen Brunson was going to be in foul trouble and sit out most of the game, you automatically going to start thinking, damn, how the offense is going to look automatically. You know what I'm saying? Now, fast forward into the game, we was doing great offensively. We was doing good. What happened with to the defense? Like what is Tom Thibodeau known for? Like he's supposed to be this guy. Like okay, you can't draw up a play on offense. Let's be real. Go, clutch time, 10 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. You're not doing what Phil doing, what other coaches is doing on offense. So what you the defensive mind. All right. When shit is falling apart, no timeouts to slow down the run. Freaking Neesmith hits three threes, four threes. You don't think call timeout, let me get my team right? Like you the coach.
But hold on, let's do this though, because it's 50-50 here. Game one on the players. They shouldn't even let that go. Now
All
game two, if
right.
you want to say
I
Kobe
totally
should have been
get
better,
that.
it's
I
on them
totally
as a
get that.
collective. This series should be 1-1 right now.
Listen, players got to execute. I'm not going to sit here and act like the players get a pass. But at the end of the day, the players need a coach to be a coach. They're out there getting gas.
Yo,
They're
it's
just playing
50-50,
their
man.
hearts
We're
out.
not we're not putting
Hear
this
me
all
out
on Tibbs,
though.
man.
I'm
It's
not. I'm
50-50.
not. Yeah, you have to, because hear me out.
Nah.
Jalen
See, don't do
Brunson,
that.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, all these guys, they're not gonna complain about the minutes. Last year, when they was talking to the minutes of Josh Hart, Josh Hart gave the most humble answer you could think of. Oh, guys is waking up. I forgot what time in the morning to work. Blah blah blah. We just playing basketball. It's okay if I'm playing 40 minutes. Like that was a humble ass answer. But at the end of the day, let's be realistic. It's not sustainable playing those minutes. Like Tibbs is not managing player minutes well. He doesn't call timeouts to regroup. Like he doesn't do his job as a coach. The players can only do so much without a coach. Like it's not like we're talking about Michael Jordan or Kobe or whatever great you want, Kareem or LeBron, like whatever great you want to talk about.
We're not
We
we're
ain't
not
talking
we're not
about those kind of
we're
players.
not we're
We
not
ain't
talking
talking
about that.
about
We're
that.
not talking
We're
about
not talking
leave them
about
out.
that.
Look, Jordan the GOAT.
No,
We all know it.
no,
We
no,
all
we're
know it.
not.
We,
I'm not even
we
going
all
to
know where
go. I mean,
Kobe. We all know where Kobe
no,
at.
don't
You
even
know what I'm
go there.
saying?
Don't
We all
even
know
go
where
there.
Kobe
Shaq,
at.
you can throw anybody, Shaq, Tim Duncan. I'm just saying, we're not talking about superstar players who's just going to go out there and make an impact and they can just do it on their own. The Knicks, they're a collective group.
All right. So
Jalen
let me
Brunson,
stop.
he's
Let me
good in the
stop you right
crunch
there.
time, but they need a
Hold on.
coach.
Let me stop you right there. You just said collective group, right? This is why it's
Right.
50-50 because this series should be 1-1. Players and coach fucked up. Now, look, let me ask you this. If the Knicks get rid of Tig and the Knicks get worse, then what?
I mean, it is what it is. That just goes with That just goes with developing a team and trying to find a coach.
If they let go of Tibbs, right, and then the Knicks get worse, who gonna say it's Tibbs' fault? Because they let go of Tibbs and they get worse. Then what?
No, it's not that. The team needs a coach. The team needs a coach. You need a coach. I just we don't have a LeBron who's a coach on the floor. Like, you need a coach. You need a guy on the team who can think 10 steps ahead and call a timeout to figure things out. Yo, lock up. Like, you need somebody who's just smart in the game. And Tom Thibodeau's supposed to be that guy. You know what I mean? When all the teams LeBron had, LeBron was that guy outside of the Heat when it was Eric Spoelstra. Like, LeBron was that guy. So it really didn't matter what coach, because LeBron was his IQ was up there where he could say what, you know what I mean? Like, he can control the floor. Like Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, they not doing what other superstars can do. We need a coach. That's the thing.
I gotta stop you here. Don't do that, because Jalen Brunson is averaging 40 and 8 assists. So
what does that have to do with what I'm saying? What does that have to do with what I'm saying?
You just said superstars not doing their job. Jalen Brunson is doing his job.
No. You're going off subject. I said superstars not doing that job, the coach job. Great players can do it without a coach. Jalen Brunson is great, but he needs a coach. You keep going off topic, bro.
I'm not going off topic. I'm giving.
Yeah, you're talking about 40 points. I'm talking about a coach.
Making excuses,
I'm not making excuses. It is what it is. It's not what it is. You got to give the hats off to the Pacers coach. He's doing his thing. What do you mean? I'm not making excuses. You can get out. We're getting out.
It's a collective effort, bro. Game 1, players. Game 2, you can put it on Tibbs. It should be 1-1 right now.
I put it all on Tibbs.
That's an excuse. That's an excuse right there, bro.
It's not an excuse. It's what it is. It is an excuse. Jalen Brunson's dropping 40. He's trying his hardest, but he's gassed. Josh Hart is gassed. OG is gassed.
You just said it is an excuse.
We're going to see what happens with Mitchell Robinson after the way he landed in game 2. This dude was limping on the floor. Why doesn't Thibodeau call timeout? And then to make matters worse, right after he's still limping, he did one good thing, which is get an offensive rebound. But then after that, freaking the Pacers kept fouling 1 or 2 each time in the free throw line. Like,
hold on, I got something else right here.
Crazy.
This what else I noticed a lot of Knicks fans is leaving out, right? Why not blame it on the owners and of the arena? Because who allowed Busta Rhymes to perform past the Cavassier at halftime with knowing Diddy's on that song?
That's you. That's you, bro. I didn't even see that. I'm
gonna tell you why people didn't see that, because you couldn't see it. You had to hear it. See, when that part where they went to the inside the NBA part, like this is right before I fell asleep on the game, because I went back and rewatched it. But this is right before I fell asleep, right? This the last thing I remember is halftime inside the NBA. I hear Busta in the back performing. I hear put your hands on my eyes to see. So I'm knocking to her. I'm like, oh shit, I'm moving the shoulders and all that. Oh, then all of a sudden they go into Pastor Cavassier. I said, wait a second. They let Busta Rhymes perform this. Don't this song got Diddy on it? So that all you MSG down. Who allowed that?
Listen. You gotta relax. Who allowed that?
That's probably why Mitchell Robinson. That's why Mitchell Robinson got hurt. He slipped on some baby oil. Mitchell Robinson slipped on some baby oil.
Let me ask you this question. Since you got such a problem with Diddy being on the song, let me ask you this question. Are we now going to throw out all the songs that Diddy on?
Oh, all right. Let me clear something up for you. I don't have a problem with Diddy being on that song. Pastor Cavassier is a classic. I'm just saying, in this current state, the Knicks need to win that game. They needed to win that game. You going to allow some Diddy music to get played at that time?
I get it. They could have picked a different song. I don't even care about that because I didn't even see it or hear it.
Wait till after the game to do at least win the game and then perform some Diddy music.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
And look, I'm gonna put something else out there. Ja Rule dropped a feature right on somebody's track, which if you look on my Instagram, you see I posted a clip and I remixed it with the Tony Yayo shut the fuck up in there. by Ja Rule dropping that dirty feature, and then you got Busta Rhymes performing Passive Varsity, all that combined, they put a curse on the Knicks too. So I'm blaming the players, I'm blaming Tibbs, and I'm blaming Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, and the owner of the MSG for this right now. Series should be 1-1.
Listen, the players deserve some blame, of course, because at the end of the day, players got to execute. They're on the floor, so I get it about blaming the players, but the source of the issues and majority of the issues is Tibbs. So many times he just doesn't do coaching. All right, like game one, you put it more on the players.
I bet real quick. What? Back to what you were saying, right? You right. I could say this. A timeout should have been called, right?
Like,
Right?
think about that. You get
A
him out
timeout
of
should have been
like
called. But
Neesmith was
before,
in
but
rhythm,
hold on.
bro. You just
Before,
see his shots.
but
They
hold on.
were rhythm shots.
Before we get to the timeout, right? The Knicks shouldn't even have let it got to a point like that in game one. They let off
I
the gas.
get that. I get that. Fine. I get that. But who's to say that they were not, maybe they were tired. Maybe that's why they're sluggish. The head coach is supposed to manage these dudes' energy.
We're
Like
not
that's
doing that
all.
for. We're not
What do
doing
you
that for
mean we
game one
not doing that? That's the
that they were
truth.
tired.
That's the truth. That's the bro, that's his job. We giving him how much bread and he's not doing his job.
Okay, let me tell you this: y'all giving OG how much bread, and then what he missed that free throw in game one. Y'all giving OG how much bread?
Listen,
If we gonna talk bread,
OG OG deserves bread. He deserves some blame. I didn't dissolve players of the blame. I'm just saying majority of the blame and the source of the blame is Tibbs. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
nah, it ain't all on Tibbs,
Majority
man. It ain't all on
majority
Tibbs.
is.
Nah, we're not doing
Bro,
that.
you telling me if he doesn't call a timeout, OG goes to the bench. He can sit down for like 20 seconds, take a sip of Gatorade, then go back out there. A little like instead of fucking just after running this, that, and pressure's on. Like sometimes you need like the players need a second, man. Like they're human. The coach got to do his job, and he's the older guy in the group. He's supposed to be the wise man, make that decision crunch time, call a timeout. Like look at the Detroit series. Look at the Detroit series. I forgot which game it was when Brunson and Hart went out and they were sitting on the side for like solid 3 minutes or 2 minutes, and they didn't get back into the game with 30 seconds left. And Tibbs, I get it, he was saving a timeout, but you had a foul to give. Why not have one of the dudes that's going to the bench intentional foul so you can get Brunson and Hart into the game? Like there's so many times like Tibbs he just mishandles a game, and that's his job. His job is to handle the game, bro. Like like I don't understand. Like so many times you see the impact of a coach. Like look at the Rockets. The Rockets get a coach, and look how, and all of a sudden they're in the playoffs with no James Harden, no big names. Like they're all a bunch of young players
But let's
just
keep.
now building their
I'm
names.
glad you said that. But guess what though? Tibbs is not MAU Doka.
Tibbs got to go. Listen, Tibbs
Tibbs
got to
Tibbs
go.
Tibbs ain't MAU Doka.
If
Look
Knicks
how he
lose
bounced
this
back though.
series
See, Tibbs know how to fight back. I mean, not Tibbs. MAU Doka
in
know how
this
to fight back.
fashion, listen,
Remember,
in the way we losing right now, if the Knicks keep losing like this, just like this, Tibbs got to go, bro. This is like he did all right against the Celtics. You know, he had his moments when he outcoached. I forgot the Celtics coach name. Forgive me. Um, he had his moments against him, but it wasn't like I don't know, man. Like this is different, bro. Like the Knicks are getting outran. Halliburton goes to the bench, Pritchardson comes in. And it's like when Pritchardson comes in, Jalen Brunson doesn't go out. He stays in for even longer. And it's not even like either we take a good lead and Brunson stays in for too long, or we don't take a good lead and Brunson's still in for too long. So by the time Cameron Payne comes in, Halliburton is back. And now you
bro,
want
we're not
Cameron
even
Payne.
talking about Payne. Not even a factor.
Like it's the
Payne's even a
coach, bro.
factor, bro.
You're not
We
hearing me,
talking about
bro.
Payne. 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 Tell that nigga Payne to go get some salmon, man. Tell him to go get some salmon, man.
Tibbs, man, he's killing me.
Come on, come fishing with my man LeBron. Everybody get some salmon.
Tibbs got to go, bro. That's just the way it
Everybody
is.
get some salmon. And I'm looking up something. I'm glad
Tibbs
you
got to
mentioned.
get it together. Tibbs got to get it together, or you got to go.
And I just found it because you mentioned the Rockets coach, and I said that's Ime Udoka, right? Let me show you something, right? Tibbs is not Ime Udoka, and he'll never be. See, Ime Udoka cheated. Look, Ime Udoka cheated on Nia Long, right? Well, Nia Long. He cheated on Nia Long, right? And he bounced back. Not everybody could do that. If Tibbs cheated on Nia Long, he wouldn't be able to bounce back like how Ime Udoka did.
Fatality. You know what I'm saying? Fatality.
It's different. It's different work right here. It's different work with Ime Udoka.
Fatality.
Now my thing is, if Tibbs gets fired from the Knicks, who else should be the coach then?
I don't know. That I can't say. I would have to look at who you think is available. I would love Mark Jackson, bro.
I would like for Mike Brown to be the coach. Mike Brown always get done dirty in the NBA when it comes to head coaching jobs. And Mike Brown is nice.
Mike Brown is nice too. Mike Brown is a good pick. I just don't think he's looking to coach. If he is, sure, I would love Mike Brown, but I wouldn't even mind my man Mike Woodson coming back. My guy, but I think he's on a team, on a staff. Mike Woodson was my guy.
The source is different. I had to go look up the chick name again. I was like, oh yeah, that's Nia Long. Tibbs can't do nothing like that. Tibbs can't cheat on Nia Long and then still have a name. Look at Ime Udoka. They thought that man was in the dirt.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, Tibbs gotta go, bro. That's it. I said my piece. Tibbs gotta go. Tibbs gotta get it together, or he gotta go. Like, it's different if we lose like last year. Last year, like, think about it. Game 7, the Pacers shot. I forgot what crazy field goal percentage from 3. That's different. I didn't put that on Tibbs. Like, some of the injuries, I mean, you can make an argument to put that on Tibbs, but I didn't. This one right here, yeah, no. Get it together,
like I said, I agree. Last year, if you want to put it on Tibbs, I totally understand. I totally understand. Last year, dude was gassed out. He was running them extra. I understand last year. Right now, where I'm at with it, it's 50-50. These 2 games, it's 50-50.
Nah. Listen, man. See, here's the thing. This is why I love football. Football, bad coaches get exposed ASAP. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, bad coaches. Like mistakes that the coach can make. 1, 2, 3, you see it. Basketball, it don't work like that. Because if you got a guy like Jalen Brunson, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, whoever, when you got somebody out there who can control the basketball and take over games, a lot of times these coaches just sit back and they just reap the rewards. So it's a little different. Like, we need a coach to be a coach. We don't have some first ballot Hall of Famer. Who knows? Maybe down the line, Jalen Brunson and OG and others can make a case. Who knows? It's still early. But as of right now, though, in this state,
Jalen Brunson definitely gonna make a case. He's gonna make a case.
We'll see. He's young. I'm just saying, down the line, maybe we'll see. He's mad young, bro. He still got like, God willing, 10 years of basketball ahead. So we'll see. For right now, we don't have that.
You better hope Brunson don't decide to leave, because that man averaging 40, 8 assists.
Nah,
maybe he might get tired of being too.
He took a pay cut.
He might be mad, but there might be another team coming across one day with more money. He might just be like, yo.
Played for the Knicks. He got history of running around in Madison Square Garden, playing around. Bro, how about this? The next time,
get tired, bro. People get tired.
That's fine. That's fine. But at the end of the day, when he comes around, bro, the Knicks can give him the super duper max. Like, and he's gonna take that bread, bro.
Let's see.
If money ain't change you, you ain't seen enough. That's how the saying go.
All right, see, I'm glad you say that. If money don't change you, it ain't seen enough. You ain't seen enough, right? Now, I just said Brunson may get tired. Now, though he got history at the Garden, he may change. He may see more money. And but you know, y'all not getting me the help I need behind me while I'm doing this. Yeah, they giving me more money. I'm out.
We'll
Bye
see.
bye Garden.
We'll see. We'll
Bye
see.
bye Garden.
We can't think. We can't think about that. We got to think about right now. We can't think about that right now. What we got to get together is the coach got to learn how to manage our guys in this series, so that way we don't keep getting outrun in these fast breaks. And whenever we're falling down, or falling apart defensively, Tibbs needs to take control of the team. He's supposed to be this defensive guy. Be the defensive guy. Like,
And then look how these two games add up to what I was saying before. Remember what happened after game one when I said, oh, Obi Toppin just baby oiled the bridges, right?
you and this baby oil
Listen,
and Diddy,
listen, hold on.
like,
Watch this.
damn.
When Toppin dunked on Bridges, I said, look, Toppin just baby oil the Bridges. Pause. But then I was like, nah, that's basically all Diddy. And then look what happened the next game. They have Buster perform past the Cavassier, and it had Diddy
Oh
on
my
it.
God.
Look how that lined up. That's crazy.
Listen. Toppin is a power forward. Bridges is a shooting guard. I mean,
At the end of
it's
the
a
day,
mismatch.
At the
It's a
end of the day,
mismatch.
Toppin baby oil the Bridges. Then they bought Buster Rhymes in with the pass to Cavassier. The Cavassier got passed around. Then Diddy on the song, and then Diddy on that song, he says, "I like this," which led to the Garden getting baby oil. Now look at y'all down two. This is wicked work right here. It only gets dirtier. Get them some salmon.
Bugging, bro. You bugging, bro.
Get them niggas some salmon.
You love the salmon. Now you love the salmon. You and this salmon. You never gonna let it go, huh?
Never gonna let it go. Never.
Fucking guy. Well, tomorrow, game 3, we're gonna be in Indiana. The
Ooh.
Knicks are, I believe, I could be wrong. I believe the Knicks are 5-1 on the road in these playoffs.
Yo, they gotta win this game. The Knicks better not get swept. They better at least get one game out this series.
No. They're not going to get swept. Even if they lose game 3, they're not going to get swept.
They better
1,000%, they're
not
not
get
going to get
swept.
swept. No, 100%, they're not going to get swept. But the only thing is, if they lose game 3, they lost the series. They're not going to get swept, but they need to win game 3 to have a chance at winning the series. You're not going to come back from 3-0. You're not coming back from 3-0. You can come back from 2-0. You're not coming back from 3-0. So
Yeah, ain't nobody doing that.
The Knicks guaranteed are not getting swept. 1,000% not getting swept. But if they lose this next game, Cancun.
I'm telling you now, I rock with Jalen Brunson. I do want to get a Jalen Brunson jersey and all that. But if they get swept, that Jalen Brunson jersey is being put on hold. I'ma still like him and all that, but they get swept. I'm not buying a Brunson jersey here. That maybe next year. I have to put that on hold. They better not get swept. They better not get swept. Better
We'll
not.
see how it goes, bro.
And you see my post yesterday on the gram. I told you, I was like, yo, tell your man Brunson, he out here want to dance with the older women and all that. Jumping off
Let my
stages.
man live, bro. You don't let nobody live. I can't live with my food. You got to go put me on blast. Brunson can't live with the abuelas. You got to put him on blast.
But hold
Yo,
on.
can I live?
The
Can
salmon
we
wasn't even
live?
the salmon wasn't really a blast because I told you sometime God got another plan. So you cheated on your diet healthy though. You didn't do no 600-pound life shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can I live? You gotta put me on blast, you funny ass thing. You funny.
Come on, son.
I'd wake up the next day, I was like, this yo, you had me dying.
With the salmon,
Oh
man.
man.
Salmon
Yo,
fire.
you
Now
funny
look,
as hell, bro.
because of that, I already love salmon. But now I love salmon even more because now it's a super special meaning behind it, and it's a joke between me and you now.
Oh man, we'll see how it goes, man. These Knicks need to come back. God willing, we got game 3. We shall see how it goes, man. Let's go Knicks.
Yeah, but they
Let's
better
go
get game
Knicks.
3 because if they get swept, I'm not buying a Jalen Brunson jersey till next year, or maybe 6 months later. I give it 6 months to a year before I buy Brunson jersey if they get swept.
They're not getting swept. I can guarantee that. That's one thing I can
Now I
guarantee.
gotta figure out
I can't
which jersey.
guarantee. They were my pick. My pick for the finals was Thunder and Knicks. That was my pick. Thunder and Knicks. And I feel like the Thunder's taking it all the way. If if the Timberwolves was to magically, like, let's say if the Knicks came back, won, and they end up going to the finals, the only chance of them winning is if the Timberwolves was to win because nobody can match with the Thunder. The Thunder is just like that's a team, and they got a superstar like built like almost like Magic Johnson almost at point guard. Like he don't play like Magic, but he's almost built like Magic. Like it's crazy. Like when you got a big point guard, it's a game changer. And then you somewhat got 2 big men in Hart and Chet. You know, like they got a squad, and then Caruso and others are coming off the bench. Again, they're coached well. Everybody's not gassed. They're able to keep running. SGA's putting up fucking career numbers, and he still looks fresh. Like Brunson is putting up career numbers, but he looks gassed. Like perfect example. Look at the end of game 2 when he just chucked up. Like, bro, why doesn't this nigga Tibbs call a timeout? Call a timeout. Call a timeout.
So
Like,
how about this?
I
Why
don't know.
why why ain't Brunson called a timeout?
Bro, like who knows the team dynamic? Like at the end of the day, like Brunson, Josh Hart, again, they're not like LeBron and others who assert themselves into these roles. They
Well,
like some
that's beyond
players,
deplorable. That's beyond
nah,
deplorable.
not that's not beyond deplorable. Some players remain as players. Like some players are like Kawhi. They're just players. They're gonna go out there and just play. KD, he's just gonna go out there and just play. Some guys are just like that. Other guys are like LeBron. He'll call the timeout. He would have thought, yo, we need to call a timeout. This shit getting out of hand. But Brunson and others, they're not KD and others, they're not thinking that because they stay in their lanes. That's just the way it is. So we need the coach to be a coach. That's it. The players are being players. Like Jalen Brunson running down the court, chucking up that 3. Okay, it was a bad shot, but he's a player. He's looking at the time and he's doing the best he can do to put up a shot. It's like you can blame him, but then again, can you? Isn't the coach supposed to put him in position to succeed? Like, what is the coach doing? What is he doing, bro? Tell me what Tibbs is doing. Like,
So
as
basically,
much as
right?
you want to talk about the players, as much as you want to take about the players, you can say what the players were doing and then critique him, say, okay, that was wrong. What is Tibbs doing? Nobody knows what this man is doing.
Well, before I get into that, I'm glad you said other players don't assert themselves and all that because I've been proving a point I've been saying for a long time about LeBron. I told people LeBron is smarter than all these players. Them other niggas is just dumbass niggas. Some people got mad. Yo,
It's
you
not
don't
that,
say no
that
stuff
no,
like that.
it's not that
Dumbass niggas.
dumbass nigga.
Dumbass niggas.
It's not no. You gotta accept players for who they're players. They're paid to play basketball. They're not paid to think
Look,
and do all this other
look,
stuff and be like great minds of the games. That's what separates LeBron from others, a
look.
Kobe from others, Jordan
I got,
and Shaq and
I got
etc.
some,
Duncan from others.
I got
You know,
something else for you.
not everybody's this. Not like there's levels to it. Not everybody's the same. Like that's what I'm saying. Like now
Well,
everybody's supposed to be as smart as LeBron.
well,
Now
let me
everybody's supposed to be athletic as Kobe and Jordan. Like no,
let me
it don't work
let me
like
take
that,
a
bro.
let me take a sip of my tea before I say what I'm about to say real quick.
Here we go. You shit, bro.
Take a
Killing me,
sip of
man.
Let me take a sip of my tea real quick, right? Now you see how you
Yo, give
said
me the
this.
final thought. Give me the final thought.
Now
You say you took your sip.
you see how you say let niggas live and all that. Don't do that. Nah, I'm not letting them live because you know why? Niggas don't let me live just because I'm in this wheelchair.
What that
Let
got to
me
do with the
look.
Knicks,
No, no,
man?
no, no, no. Just why I'm going to lie all this up with the let me live. So niggas don't let me live. Let me make one mistake or something. Niggas don't
What
give
that
me a
got to do
pass.
with the
No,
Knicks?
no, 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 no,
You
no,
killing
no,
me.
no, no, no. Niggas don't let me live. I make one mistake. Niggas don't think. Maybe he's tired from being in that wheelchair. He might be stressed. Nah, niggas don't let me live. Niggas don't let me roll in peace. So why am I letting niggas live? Fuck all that, man. You know what? Everybody's stupid. Tibbs stupid. Brunson stupid. All them niggas stupid. The Garden stupid for letting Busta Rhymes perform that pass Cavassier. You know, Toppin. He's smart for dunking on stupid ass bridges, you know, baby oil the bridges and all that. Niggas don't let me live, so I ain't letting niggas live. Niggas gonna get this work. All right? They
Listen,
gonna
man.
get this work.
Listen, man. You need a snack.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a snack. You
I'm glad you
wildin'.
said that. I'm glad you said that to need a snack. Let me take a bite of my burger.
You wildin'.
I'm glad you said that. And you know what? I'm gonna wow some more. I wish I was at the garden last night. Because you know why?
Listen, man.
Listen, one more point. I wish I was at the garden right now because I'd be rich. Because I could file a great lawsuit. They let Busta Rhymes perform that. The floor got baby oil. I would have slipped. My wheelchair would have broke. I'm a millionaire now.
Well, on that note, game 3 tomorrow night in Indiana. Knicks versus Pacers. Knicks are in a must-win situation to win the series. They will not get swept.
They
They
better not.
need to win the game. Listen, they're not going to get swept. They need to win to have a chance at the finals. They don't win tomorrow, they're not going to the finals. So we'll see how it goes. That's the kicker.
And one more thing, if Ja Rule posts something about the Knicks, just count y'all out because every time Ja Rule posts something about the Knicks, it's over.
Yo, grab a pretzel. You want a pretzel? You want a
Yes,
pretzel?
I love pretzels. They don't got that much salt on it, right? Because you know I can't do much salt like that no more. Yeah, I
Fire.
fuck with those. I fuck with those.
Peter, Peter pretzels.
I fuck with those. You know, maybe if I get some pretzels like that, I could probably let niggas live some. But until then,
Okay.
I ain't letting niggas live.
All right, bro. That's
I
the
ain't letting
kicker.
niggas live. That's the kicker. The Knicks, it's a couple kickers. The Knicks better win tomorrow night. Another kicker is I ain't letting niggas live because as soon as I make one mistake, niggas don't let me live. Niggas don't ever think, oh, maybe he's tired from being in that wheelchair. Give P Bills a moment. Nah, the dirt piles up. What's a third kicker? Knicks, stop letting niggas come to y'all court and baby oil you in the floor. Y'all need to go jump Busta Rhymes. That's a kicker. Another kicker. I might need some pretzels. I'll take that though, but you know what else I need? Some salmon, nigga. Some salmon. It only gets dirtier. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
wildin'.
appreciate you for showing up tonight. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You showing them like you just needed a moment to relax. But that gives a message to other Knicks fans. All you gotta do is have some salmon and lower your blood pressure, your heart rate, and you'll be
You
back.
wildin'. Listen, man, let's go next. Tibbs, get it together. And we'll see how it goes. Game 3.
Yep, game 3 coming up tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.